So, welcome guys. So, this is your anatomy last minute revision part 1. So, in this section, as I already informed, we'll be covering mostly from embryology, histology, and neuroanatomy. So, as far as INICET is concerned, we need not able to select wait. Yeah. So, as far as your INICET is concerned, your head and neck and your neuroanatomy are the most important parts. Okay, so your head and neck and your neuroanatomy are your most important part. So how am I going to plan this thing for you? So basically 2 minutes I want to take your time to explain how this revision session is going to go from here. So it will be simple. See, I've just many points are there. Whatever paper you are following or maybe the notes you are PDF you are following, just divided into two halves. Okay, just divided into two halves. And for example, if we are starting with C embryo, mostly it is going to be general embryology. We will be doing systemic along with it. So here, so in this thing, so what we should be doing is first MCQ is you should be knowing allantois. So allantois, this is vitello-intestinal duct. So this image is very important. So this have to Google and see. See vitello-intestinal duct. It will be near your intestine, so it will be near your center. But allantois, it will be just behind it. You should be knowing this difference. This is very important. And next, you should be knowing this teratomas. Okay, that craniopharyngeal teratomas. And all this is very important points. This teratoma. So whenever you are seeing a mass that is hanging in your oral cavity, that is your or near your head and neck region, that is your craniopharyngeal teratoma. Whenever you are seeing a mass in your sacrococcygeal region, so that is your sacrococcygeal teratoma. So this is very important. Third MCQ I wanted to remember is okay. So from where this is happening exactly? So where this is happening means this is from your primordial germ cells. So these primordial germ cells are produced from your epiblast. So epiblast is very important. Your primordial germ cell means epiblast. Okay, so this is the third point you should be remembering. Fine. And also, you should be knowing this basic point. This primordial germ cell, it will migrate to your yolk sac by 4th week and it will migrate to your gonad by your 5th week. So this is how my kind of this thing will be going on. So I will be just fastly moving this discussion. So ultimately, you will be ending up with all these short forms. So what I want everyone to do and what I also was doing means, see, uh, you can just take your PDF and you can just hide this whole thing. Okay, you can just hide this whole thing and you can just recollect from what is the point I was just trying to tell. For example, allantois, what was I trying to tell? Vitello-intestinal duct, what was I trying to tell? Teratoma, what was I trying to tell? What was mostly I'll be using short forms. Why? Because our brain should think when you see this short form. So in that way, you are inducing the connection between your teratoma and your cranopharyngeal teratoma. So like that only because there are, see, SC means it's also spinal cord. Many things are there. But whenever you are focusing on your teratoma, you are just facilitating the synapse formation in your brain. So when you repeatedly revisit that sequence again and again, ultimately it becomes your memory and it will enter into your gray matter. So this is the primary focus here. See PGC, everyone knows primordial germ cell. So this is pre-GC and it is formed by your epiblast. And this epiblast migration, that is basically your primordial germ cell migration. So for example, if the next point I have to tell what is the timeline means, for yolk sac I will be just writing 4, Y and 4. And for your gonads I will be writing G and 5. So for a normal person, like first time reading person, no, they won't understand it. But if once they have heard me or once they have gone through their notes, they should be in a position to understand. See, everyone will be telling that you should be reading from your primary notes again. Yeah, it's fine, but unless otherwise you don't, you doesn't know how to read it or how to store it in your brain, how that synapse formation happens. Your memory is not going to happen. Whenever your memory is not going to happen, it's what can I say? It's not going to be a fruitful process. So you may see this is completely short forms and stuff, but once you close this video, when you open this PDF, you should be recollecting this. What is Y? Y means yolk sac. What is 4? It's a 4 weeks. So that point alone is getting. See, we can't stress. We can't form a full synapse encoding our books of 800 hours of material. We can't do, but we can pinpoint the exam oriented, examiner favorite points, and that will be our uh, motto behind this these kind of discussions. Okay, and I'm again and again telling, this is not for your subscription for views or anything. It is just, and also no newbie, no any person starting their preparation, or it's not meant for anyone else. You should be having some idea. At least you should be knowing there is something called as yolk sac, something called as gonad. That's all. So this is the basics of it. So this is what I have just planned to go ahead with this kind of discussion. Okay, so this is just an orientation video to get you guys ahead, and soon I'll continue with my topics as planned for today. Have a great day.